Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of those videos that I just cannot wait to make. I cannot wait for you guys to see this because, oh my gosh, you guys know that I love to call out Activision, Treyarch, Call of Duty in general for their lies, their manipulation, and their bullshit. But for today's video, because you know a lot of people out there like to call people like myself, people like Fooly, Blame Truth, all of these guys rage baiters, and we hate for no reason. We hate for views, we hate for money, which is absolutely ridiculous to say. I am actually going to show you guys somebody else that is saying exactly what everybody is thinking. Everybody that is watching this video knows what I'm talking about, and we're gonna hear somebody that is an ex-professional Call of Duty player. He is one of the top ranked players in the world. He is one of the top streamers in the Call of Duty community, and that is a guy by the name of Havoc. You guys know Colt Havoc used to play in the CDL a few years ago, and he now just streams and plays the game, and he is calling out the bullshit that Activision continues to do behind the scenes. Now, before we get into this, before I show you guys the clip, I would really appreciate if you guys could hit that like button, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below. Every time you do that, it really helps push out the video, and I could not tell you guys how much that means to me, because you guys are not going to want to miss this. You're not going to want to miss everything that we have, from the clips to these other screenshots I got to show you. Man, it's actually insane what this company is really trying to do just to bullshit the entire COD community. It's ridiculous. So without further ado, I want you guys to see this clip from Havoc himself. Check it out.
I don't want beef with anybody, but I do like transparency. I do think that transparency is good. For instance, bro, before bot lobbies were even a thing, why the f were Scump and them getting bot ass lobbies? Dead ass. Was it because, like, you know what I mean? Before they even did open SBM, bro. I mean, there was a hashtag ad in their stream and they were playing recruits. Meanwhile, I'm playing kill racers and challengers. It didn't make any sense. I do think there's a lot of non-transparent shit going on. And you guys know it, bro. We saw it. I mean, let's be honest. You guys were saying it in their chats. I'm not hating. I don't really care. But I think the transparency should be there a little bit. I think there should be some transparency. It's kind of not like how the game is going to be. They're promoting that's just not how the game is, though. And this was before the limited matchmaking playlist, by the way. But again, no shade to them. I have no beef with any of these people. It's mainly just overall, like, COD is just blurry, bro. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that, like, the shadowbans. Like, bro, I was shadowbanned for a week, DMing people to unshadowban me, and they were like, yeah, we're working on it. Swagg gets shadowbanned on his race last year and gets unbanned in 5 minutes. Like, bro, there is a lot of politics in this shit, too. I swear, it's crazy. Anyway, I'm yapping, and this is a huge conversation that we can have another time. We need to lock into this race. When I say this stuff, it's not, like, backed by any, like, beef or hate with any of the people. Like, it's mainly like the behind the scenes, like in the higher ups and the people pulling the strings. Like, I just want to know what the f going on. Like, I feel like there's so much just shit going down that is just not transparent or talked about at all.
I mean, wow, ladies and gentlemen, that was one of those clips that made me put these Astros back on, watch it over again, because I love seeing Havoc just let it all out. He doesn't care anymore. He's frustrated, just like everybody else that is watching this video is. And he even name dropped multiple content creators within that clip. And I know he said he didn't want any, you know, beef or anything like that, but boy, I'm gonna talk my shit just because it needs to be said, and I feel like everybody watching this video will agree. If you guys do, smack that like button. Now, let's break this clip down, okay? We're gonna talk about the Scump situation. Havoc talks about how in the beta, Scumpy, Nadeshot, all of these guys that were playing it and were being sponsored by Call of Duty to play the game, which is a little weird because these guys were already gonna play Call of Duty in the first place. So why is Call of Duty Activision paying them to play it? I don't know. I don't have billions of dollars like them, so it's like pennies, I guess, but whatever. They were paying them to do sponsored streams. And when the beta was launched, the first day and second day, everybody knows the sbmm was cranked up to the max. Why do you think they made an open matchmaking playlist during the beta? Because the first 2 days, everyone said it was unplayable. I made a video talking about it. I said it was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my Call of Duty career, or Call of Duty playing experience, whatever you want to call it. But when you watch people like Scumpy or Nadeshot or Tim the Tatman, these sponsored streamers, those first 2 days, I know they're very good players, but they're getting the easiest lobbies you have ever seen. I want you guys to look at this right here, this video you are currently watching. They won this TDM match on the second day of the beta, where sbmm was still in the game, with people like Nadeshot, Methods, Octane, Scump, and I think Symphony as well. 5 very good players, 4 of them ex-pros, and they won a TDM game 98-15. Octane went 32-0 and dropped a nuke. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. Call of Duty 2025, before Black Ops 7 was launched, sbmm is in the game. Okay, skill-based matchmaking. If you guys are brain dead, you have no idea what that means. It means they put you in matches based off your skill. I would like to think that 4 ex-pros and a top Warzone streamer in Symphony would have some severe skill-based matchmaking, especially when they're all partnered up. I know they're very good, but if you're still playing some decent players, you might win a game, let's say 98-60, 98-70. They won this game 98-15. Now, to back up what I'm talking about here, I want you guys to also look at this screenshot. You have the same 5 people I just named: Symphony, Scump, Nadeshot, Octane, and Methods. In that lobby, they are playing a guy by the name of Seabass. In my previous videos in the past, I've talked about Seabass and how he is blatantly 2-boxing, 3-boxing, where you have 2 other bot accounts that you join and you're just trying to get the bodiest lobbies possible. Well, with sbmm still in the game, Scump and his entire crew was somehow matched up with Seabass and his 2 bot accounts, which have 0.01 KD. How does that make sense? With sbmm, with how strict it was, and you guys know what I'm talking about, on the first 2 days, how is it possible that everybody in that group with Scump and all of them were able to partner up or get into a same lobby with 0 KD accounts? Does that not show you how awful of a company Activision is, where they're literally trying to show you guys an experience that nobody is going to see in the game unless you are doing a 2-box or 3-box method? That was not how Black Ops 7 was, okay? If you played the beta, you guys know what I'm talking about. It was sweaty the first 2 days. When they brought open matchmaking in, it was a lot better. It felt good, the ping was good, but before that, it was terrible. But they wanted to make you guys feel like, or want you to see, that the game is a more casual experience. It's a fun experience. I understand they're doing sponsored stuff, but that is a type of manipulation tactic, a bullshit tactic that Activision is known for doing. And I called that out on the second day of the beta. I didn't have time to make a video on that, and I'm glad I'm coming out here like a month later or so, and I'm finally being able to talk about it, because it's insane. I mean, can you really, is anyone going to be able to go in the comment section and defend the fact that these guys got put into a lobby with these bot accounts, literal bot accounts? Seabass, 1 apples and 2 bottom, both of them are freaking bot accounts, and they were somehow matched in that. Makes no sense, ladies and gentlemen, and Havoc has every right to talk about this. And like he said with the swag thing, or let's say with the other situation of I forgot the damn kid's name, his little skinny kid as part of Nuke Squad, he got permanently banned live on stream, etc. All these guys have these connections within Activision, and they're unbanned or unshadow banned within 5 to 10 minutes. But people like Havoc, who literally was an ex-CDL pro, was ranked #1 in the first season that rank play was in the game for Black Ops 6. He was probably ranked #1 in previous games. I just started watching him last year, so I have no clue. But he has to wait. But these other streamers who are fakes, who bullshit their community to try to hype up a game that doesn't deserve hype, try to hype up a company that doesn't deserve it, those guys are taken care of first instead of people that actually give a fuck about the game. Does that make sense to you? I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, it was one of those videos I just love to make, and I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section below, because the bullshit just continues. It continues to get worse, and we're seeing it every single day. And they're still doing these sponsored streams. I don't get it. They're still doing sponsored streams for Call of Duty, and I'm just thinking to myself, if I'm a businessman, I get it, but I also don't. Like, these guys are gonna be playing Call of Duty anyways. I don't know, but it is what it is. Let me know what you guys are thinking about in the comment section below. Smack that like button. I mean, We see every single day how dog shit this company is, and man, do I love making videos talking shit about them. Because why would I stop? It needs to be talked about. It needs to be shown to everybody. That's why you have to hit the like button, because that way it gets pushed out. But thank God that Battlefield 6 is doing good. Thank God it's a lot of fun. That update was incredible. Besides that, I had to redo my controller mapping. It is what it is. But dude, Battlefield 6, just don't do what Call of Duty's doing. Please, for the love of God. We'll see. But I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have a great day. Peace.